Alright, before I get started, three key things I want you guys to focus on. And the first one is play man. Alright, this is not 5-on-5, so I think playing man is much more important and probably a lot easier for 4-on-4. Stop puck watching. Now, it's okay to watch the puck, but a big focus should be on the player you're guarding, okay? So a lot of times I do have my back turned. I'm watching the puck, but I have a good sense of where the person is, and I'm gonna move to where he is. And lastly, don't help if it's not needed. This especially happens when someone's trying to get through a defenseman, and defenseman needs no help. Like especially if it's trying to get through Jason or Sug or Scott or me. We don't really need the help, okay, for the most part. And if you help us, that's gonna leave somebody open, okay. Now you're allowed to help as long as you have your own responsibility covered. Okay. And I'll get more into that. So let's go and just get started. Here's the first clip. And a lot of these they're not going to seem very significant, but it matters. It matters against the better teams. Okay. Against a weaker team, you won't get punished. Against a good team, you will. Okay. So here's a good example right here. Right. So we got two guys here. And they have two guys back there. Well, they have three back, but watch what happens. John and Tony are going to go to the same guy. So that's going to leave someone open automatically, okay? And if he can get that through both of you, then it's going to be a 3-on-2. Okay, fortunately, he does not make a clean pass. Scott picks it off. Okay, so it's all good there. Okay. But, again, play man, okay? Which you both, I don't know why you're both going to the same guy. You should just have, you see one guy go to him, then that should be John's man. So is that Jason? Maybe that's Jason. Sorry if I said Tony. Hold on. I can't tell. Okay, well anyway, let's go to the next one. Alright, this next one, so Scott is just coming back from a rush, I think. So from here, that's Paul's man. Someone has to make sure you get Barney the purple dinosaur here. Okay. So someone's got to be keeping an eye on him. Okay, whether that's Scott, that's probably you since you have the inside position on him. As far as I told you guys what I think about skating backwards in other videos. I don't like skating backwards. I usually just like to skate forward with the guy. It's not fundamentally correct to skate forward, but I do it anyway. If you don't really plan on getting better anyway, I suggest you do the same. Okay, yeah, and so the guy just kind of easily went around you, but. Okay, good help here. I don't. You can call help, but you did stay on the man. That was perfect. And that's it. Guy tries to get it out, and all right, no good. All right. One thing I want to emphasize is having a defenseman in the middle of the ice. Okay, well, not the middle, but you know, however far up you are, one defenseman should always be at the middle section. Okay, and we're gonna see that a few times. So here, I like how the puck goes on this side, so Jason goes toward the middle, having the center presence. And let's see what happened here. Okay, so so Scott missed this guy unfortunately, and so it's going to be a breakdown. But so who is that? Tony? I think that's Tony. You've got to catch this guy here. Okay. Jay, good job trying to back check, so you got to help out Scott. Remember, your man's going to mainly be here, though, all right? Tony, you're looking the wrong way. Your guy's back here, okay? This is kind of a 3-on-1. I can't see where the other guy's at, but... Okay, it's out of play. This is actually a second one. Okay, and this one, I actually should have put this in the face-off section, but that's all right. So... the Purple Haze is going to win the face-off, and this should be John's man, but I see Sue go there, so... Oh, no one... Okay, I see what happened, sorry. So that's technically John's man right here. Okay, John should be stepping up with him. Now, someone's going to be wide open here. Remember, they have two guys back here. So, Sug, if you're going to do this, you better be confident you're going to get it, or you better be confident you can move back. Okay. And they did not execute. So, very minor thing, but again, no error assignments. Okay, next one. Here, I don't know if you guys know there's a guy coming out of the box, but he did have an easy breakaway opportunity. Okay, so we skated in, And this is what I mean by that middle presence, okay? So, Paul, you're going to the right, but now we need someone in the center in case something like this happens. And, you know, the pass was just off, so she didn't get the breakaway. But they easily could have, okay? Next one. Alright, here, you can see the puck's right here. And, Paul, what you want to do is, I know you're trying to block the pass out, but I would just stay with this guy. Because you don't want the puck to go through you, and this guy is skating through and picking it up. And it'll be a 2-on-1. Okay. That's kind of what happened. One thing to keep in mind when you pinch like that is if someone back checking, okay, and who the other defenseman is, okay, or where the other defenseman is. So it's good. Scott's in the middle right here, so it'll be a 2-on-1 at worst. So here, Jay, you gotta back check. Well, you are back checking, which is good. But pick one. Now you gotta pick one. You get this guy or this guy. And it looks like you're going this guy. If that's the case, you have to tell Scott. Because both of you are now going to the same guy. And you poked it, fortunately. But if you got the pass across, the guy's on his own. Okay. Now you go to him. So Scott's going to go to his left. Good. Make sure you guys cover those points up here. Okay. And have some points there. Like, you just threw it out right there. So, like, the puck's there. So this is where, with your body especially, you got to use puck protection. Okay, get low and just block him. You don't have to hit it out. You can just protect the puck and leave it there, or throw it behind the net. Okay, depending on where everyone else is, if we can break out like that. Okay, I mean, you have Paul coming too, so you just have to barely tap it. Most importantly, just puck protection. Have some poise. Don't panic. Okay, so you gave it right to them. I guess in this case, yeah, Tony, you got to move over. Yeah. But, you know, if they hit the open man, they're going to bury us, and that's what good teams do. The good teams will hit the open man. So Paul should be stepping up to him. Tony should probably be getting this guy up here. Okay. Is that it? Oh, you know what? For some reason, okay, again, face-off assignment. I did it again. Sorry. I don't think it's repeating the face-off area, but, hold on. Right, so we win it back. Okay, so where the hell is everyone going? He's got nothing here, and he's got nothing wrapped around. That's where the other forward should be. Okay, you almost got that, but your first reaction should have been to, just like a breakout, you've got to go lower than that, much lower than that defenseman, so you can curl up and get it. Okay. So, let's see what happened. Okay, good. You should have him. Somewhere Scott's on this guy on the left. That's fine. See, okay, so again, you're helping out. You're helping out. That's okay, but your main guy's here, okay? If the guy was any faster and he was in like a freaking pylon, he should have passed and cut in as soon as you got off of him. Alright? So that's Jay, that's your responsibility. You have to defend that give and go. Okay? Don't watch the puck. Tony, I hope you have this guy covered. Don't watch the puck, alright? Okay, good. It's somewhat good. I mean, at the same time, though, I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable if that pass gets through, okay? And Jason, you have the guy behind you. So Tony, he has to step on you. So, hold on. Right. Okay, it's right here. Now, Tony, I hope you realize Jason has to cover two guys, okay? So you gotta hurry up and get back. Where the hell's the other guy? Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Alright, next one. Okay. This one will start off where we cough up in our zone. Okay. Now, we all have a man. Once they kind of pick it up. So, Jay, you're kind of just, you guys are all watching, right? Watch your man. You better watch your man. Tony, you're on this guy. Okay, we're just watching. We're all puck watching. Pick a guy. Okay, Scott has him. The guy's not going to get around Scott. Okay, now we both go to this guy, Jay and Tony. So that's going to leave this guy wide open. Good teams, what do? They hit the open man. They did. And the guy blasts a crappy shot. Okay, lucky us. But a breakdown nonetheless. And next one. Alright, here I'm not sure how we broke down. Okay, there's a fourth guy that seems to burn us. Let's find out what happened. Oops. Hang on. Okay. So I can't find our fourth man. It's down here somewhere. But here, so it looks okay. Except John, think you're supposed to get this guy. Maybe this is Tony's guy. Okay, so there's a guy here. Maybe maybe that was your guy, John. But here, Paul has him. He has him, and you did a good job back checking. You did catch up to him. Paul, make sure you stay on 11, right? Don't let him. That guy has an angle to just cut in on you, and you are gonna be on the wrong side of him. So you gotta hurry up and just get that one extra step on him. But here, you did a good job back checking, John. Again, you probably should have him to begin with, but you did recover. Okay, now here, so we're both on. Is that Sug? Maybe that's Sug, not Tony. Sorry, but it's one of you needs to be on 93. That's Sug. Sorry, guys. Okay, and I think we got it out, so no big deal. Okay. Okay, this one's just one little tiny detail. So you're skating back, and then when he passes it, so you're on this guy. When he passes it, then you move it this way. Okay. Don't do that. Do not do that. It works out in your favor in this case. Okay, because you picked up the puck right there. But imagine what that guy is doing. Okay. His gonna, after he passes and you leave him, his just gonna go up. And if that guy could just make that pass, he's gonna be wide open. Don't do that. Don't follow that pass, okay? Just stay on the man. That's it. Okay, this one's kind of long. But okay. So John has this guy, Jay. I know you came in to help him. Don't do that. Alright, it's gonna leave somebody open if you do that. Okay, if you're gonna help him, you have to be sure you're gonna get it. Okay, so now you guys have 2 in deep, and someone's going to be open. Okay, if they can get it out, it'll be a 3-on-2. Okay. And let's, okay, and another part 2 is, Paul, yeah, you don't want to pinch like that, alright? So you did the all or nothing. So you're skating right at him. Just let him walk in. I always have my feet sideways, and I'm ready to just go down with him, skate forward with him. Because, yeah, if you do that, he's going to make like a simple sidestep move like that, okay, and get you easily. Okay, now Scott has to help him. Now this guy's open. Good thing you back checked, so you caught one. Okay. And we're all watching. We're all watching. Who do you have? Jay, you should have slowed down and get this guy here. Okay. Hold on. See what else is going on here. Alright, so it's kind of hectic right now, but okay, so he goes over there. So this is clearly Scott's man here, right? So you don't want to come across him, or you just want to stop up on this guy. I think John should get this far guy out here. Okay, as played, you know, and it's not bad to switch, but I never hear you guys talk or say switch or anything. Okay, that's Paul's man down there. Probably should run him closer. And 11's walking in, nobody has him. So that's where I think Jay and Scott switched. So things are getting a little bit confusing. So yeah, you did get him after. Good. Okay, and here you got to get this out, or you got to throw it back down behind our net. This would be a good time to actually throw it into the quiet zone, but I would not do this. All right, that's pretty dangerous. Probably just got out. This is a good breakout pass here, though. Okay, it's a bad defensive breakdown there. Alright, this is more individual defense again. You went for the all or nothing, and you came up with nothing. So with these pinches, you just got to realize, if you get that puck, how important is that? And if you miss that puck, how much does it hurt? It's going to hurt more than it helps. So rather than risk that, I always just, you can go to the blue line and then just start turning. Let him pick up the puck. Who cares? So you walk in and then just turn with him. Okay, let him get the puck. It's not a big deal. If he beats you, then it's gonna hurt. Okay. With that said, that's good back check by, is that Tony? Yep. So way to help. Great job helping there. Okay, and that's all. This clip will lead to the goal they scored. And I'm gonna play it real quick. Hold on. Okay, once we get to this point, so it looks like we're kind of confused, right? They have the puck, so you're a little too far. You have to be on this other guy. Jay, it looks like Jason's going to stay on him, so you have to make sure you go to him. which you kind of do. Okay, that's good. Good. Keep an eye on him. Don't let him cut in. All right. This is where I'd really just focus on the guy. Just worry about the puck once they get it. All right. But remember, your focus is mainly on him, not the puck. Okay. Now the hard part about this is Jason sort of got what happened? I think he fell over or sort of got bodied out. All right. And so the guy has a step on him. So Scott, you have a this one's a tough decision. Whether you should have helped or not. I think you decided to help me. Well, for one thing, your guy's already up here, right? So you should have been guarding him to begin with. But at this point, yeah, it's tough to say whether you should help or not. But unfortunately, yeah, the guy made a good pass, good shot. Someone was left wide open. John, that's okay. Your man's up here, so you know you should have been. You're on the right guy technically. Jay, you're guarding him, which is good. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I can't really call that a breakdown. That one's a tough one. They execute it well. So be it. Next one. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry, hopefully you won't hear that helicopter in the background. I actually paused it because of that. But anyway, this clip also leads to the goal. Damn it. Hold on. Okay. See what happens. So Jason's coming in, alright, and here's a D-man. So someone's got to cover back for him. Hold on. So it's still fine at this point, alright, but this is what I mean by I want a defenseman having middle center presence. So Paul would have moved here instead. Because unfortunately it's yeah. So you start moving to that guy now. Keep in mind this is not really Paul's fault. Someone else needs to be getting this guy, but as the last defensive back, yeah, you got to cover. This is something you can help us out with, and if you're in the middle, you can see the entire ice. Unfortunately, they hit the open man pretty well. Okay, and he just pops it over. Easy. Okay. I guess that's it for the defense. It's actually shorter than I thought, so maybe I'll combine this with the cycling video. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. All right. All right, this is the last part. I'm going to cover power play real fast and miscellaneous stuff. I'm going to combine this with the defense clips, so sorry if I confused you guys earlier by saying defense is going to be with the cycling. I'm doing that for time purposes, so we don't have, you know, like a 50-minute video and like a 10-minute video. Anyway, so this is the power play. I'm actually just going to speed it up. I don't want to talk too much about it. I do have a whole video on that. But, alright, hold on. Some things I want to bring up. Okay, so first on that one, let's go and slow it down. Again, we just got to move our feet, alright? So, Scott, you get the puck. Just start moving your feet towards the left. Start moving. So that way Jason will be open. Okay. In general, on a power play, we shouldn't have to cross and stuff. We should just keep it simple. One of the most useful things you can do on a power play is you skate in and stop up, alright? I know, unfortunately, you had two guys on you, but, the first guy, I suggest when we get it into the zone, we just have, our better puck carriers skate it in and stop up. Okay? Let's see what he does. So kind of like that, a good way to get it in. Okay, and the other part too is when the puck's in deep, have two guys on him. Get two guys right on him, and then one guy should be able to cover one person, the other person should be able to cover the last person. Okay, the two guys on a puck carrier. Otherwise, like me, if you guys ever see me on a PK, I just dick around with it all day. Okay, so right here, skate in, stop up, all right, and patience on a power play. Patience on a power play. I can't tell you how many times, especially in roller, where we just skate and get in and get this crappy shot. It's not a great shot, all right. We don't have traffic in front. It's pretty far. So just stop up, set up. Okay, otherwise the power play is wasted. Okay, oh wow, so you almost got beat there. Wow. Okay, Okay. So overall, not a great power play, it looks like. Alright. Okay. I think that's about it. I think it's offside. Yeah, okay. So go ahead and move on to the other miscellaneous clips. On this one, this is where I like to keep possession of it. So instead of hitting the puck in, I know there's pressure. Now this could be dangerous against a better team, right? But with Scott back here, you can just dump the puck down. It sounds funny because you're dumping it into your own zone, but if your team can break out wall, then I suggest we do that. Okay. I just suggest we do it, practice that against weaker teams anyway. Okay, next one. Sorry if I talked about this earlier, but just a simple thing. John, you get the puck, and you blindly throw it to the middle. Okay, don't panic throw. Just you can hang on to it, or you can throw it down, or you can throw it up. Okay, I'm sorry, down into their zone, or even just put it back into our zone. All right, that's probably the worst play. All right, passing it up the middle. Okay, don't panic. Poise, poise, guys, poise. Okay, speaking of poise, come back to that again. All right, so you get the puck. I said, Jay, you need to get wider. Get wider. Make sure Barney can't pick up that pass, right? Get wider, get to the board. Okay. And you also want to skate in a way where right when you get it, you don't get blindsided. That's a little bit harder to explain, okay? But you want your stick more out in front of you. Okay, it's played. Good pass. Good. 2-foot pass. All right, give it to the guy who has the speed. Good. Nice try. Yep. Okay. It's like right here. Okay, so don't do that. I hate that play. The blind pass up the middle, alright? Hang on to it. Cycle. Okay, next one. Okay, hate to pick on you, Jay, but geez, you're a big guy. Body these guys. Body. Here, chips it. Now you're gonna get stick lifted easily, alright? So you want to use your leg to protect the puck. Okay, so widen your base. Protect the puck with your leg. Okay? I mean, come on, he got you easily. Okay, I remember Lynn was talking trash to you there too. Okay. I actually should include this in the face-off section. Well, actually, this is the face-off section, the miscellaneous / face-off. But here, draw back, throw it around, no one's there. Let's go back right around the face-off. So here, I talked about this in the face-off video. Be sure to watch it if you haven't seen it. But if he wins it back, you should not be doing this. You should be going here, right, and doing the bottoms-up approach. That's a bad there. Should look like that. Okay. So I think that's Scott. He got it wrapped around like he should, but nobody's there. Okay. That's not Jason shouldn't be getting it. Right? That should be you, Jay. Okay. I think that's it. Yep. Okay. I did mention this earlier. I forgot to point this one out. Here. You win the face-off. Get to the board. Support on board. Okay. Okay, gets blocked. Scott, you tried the all or nothing, and unfortunately you got it. Nothing but a good back check. You did catch 21 here. Good job. That it? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, and you gotta eat shit there. Okay, face-off assignments again. Win it back. So Sue's coming across here, which... So Sue, your man should be up here, right? And Paul, looks like you're hanging back. No, you have the... You can freely just come right up here, okay? And if that guy wins the battle, like he gets it to the point man, John, then just make sure you get to the point man. That point man's actually yours, okay? Sug, on the other hand, should be covering this guy. Okay, and Scott is covering this guy. Okay? So I know we get all jumbled up, because now Sug tries to get the puck, but now this guy white wall. This guy should have been walking in, really. Okay. And no support, unfortunately, and we pick it up. Okay. Not a big deal. Next one. This one's a good example of actually throwing it back to the quiet zone when it looks like it looks dangerous. So you get the puck, so the tendency is to throw it out, which is usually right. But in this case, you can see all 4 guys are ahead of you. So this is when you can reverse it into the quiet zone. And hopefully someone goes back there. So, like, Scott should have probably moved back there and called for it. Okay, not too significant, but yeah. It's a way we can maintain possession longer. Okay. And you blend that pass. Alright, so last clip. Face-off assignment again. So here, wins it back. Tony, where are you going? We win it. You should be doing this. Okay, not going to point man. If we win. If we lose it, go to point man. Okay, so Paul wraps it like he should, and then Scott gets there. And I don't want Scott to get it. I want that's Tony. That's you. Okay, that should be you. Okay, I think that's it. All right, all done. Finally. So to summarize this, well, I don't know if summarize is the right word, but take my advice with a grain of salt. Again, you're only seeing my perspective, and you know, I don't know what's going on the ice. And believe me, if I'm playing, I'm making a lot of these mistakes myself. So, as I always tell my teams, do as I say, not as I do. And it's a lot harder to obviously do it in the game. I understand that. All right, so you know, as usual, give me your comments, counter arguments, whatever. If you think I'm wrong about something, let me know which point. I'm definitely open to hearing, you know, more perspectives. I would actually hope someone else who's more knowledgeable than I am to do these videos, but anyway, I don't know. Maybe we can incorporate some of these things in our game, and now you'll understand what I'm saying when I say, you know, you should cycle or be at the point, you know, because in the game it's hard to know or remember what the hell is going on. All right, with that, till next time.